Bill was referred to me through a judge friend of mine. Bill had a rather complicated matter. It involved three aspects of the law: workers' compensation, subrogation, and third-party liability. My law firm and I were able to sift through all the obstacles and roadblocks that were put up by the insurance companies, get to the truth of the matter, and get a successful resolution for Bill and his family. Bill did not even have to pay back the subrogation monies due and owing. I'd hate to think where Bill or his family would be without us.
I went to work one night. It was midnight shift, and I was loading heavy boxes of books into a dumpster. And the only room was in the front, so I began loading them in. It was quite a few trips. And eventually what happened was that the dumpster tipped over on me. It was a large industrial dumpster. It fell on me, it fell on my hips. I couldn't hold it up. So I had to throw myself back and away from the dumpster and stepped off an 18-inch curb. And whatever one hurt my back, I'm never quite sure, but it was three things like immediate, one after the other. And then I walked back to the nurse's office and I had to go to sleep for a little bit and then called my wife and told her I could barely move. I was in pain. And that was probably about 5:30 in the morning. Eventually I called Jack Goodrich. And Jack took care of my case. It was a very complicated case in that it involved subrogation and equipment failure from a company and how things were set up. And it took a while. And after a while, Jack had worked with all the attorneys. There were more than one attorneys. And the results were that some parts of the case were settled and the subrogation was sort of waived. And in both cases, I got a settlement which was very much to my satisfaction from working with Jack, and I was really happy that he represented me, believe me. I just like the whole way he approached things. And you know, he's affable, and he was probably dealing with some like sour type people at the time. But basically, that's what I enjoyed about it. You know, it wasn't a time I should have been enjoying anything, but I did. I felt comfortable with him handling my case. I just did. And I know it took a little bit, but the results were worth it.